Let's take a quick look at how Corvil enables you to detect evasive threat activity within your environment. What we see on the dashboard here is a live view of threat indicators being detected at this moment. You see a streaming view here of indicators from multiple sources of threat intelligence, including from the likes of Eyesight Partners or a Styx and Taxi-based source such as from FSISec. Down below here, when we see a breakdown of the attack campaigns or reports the indicators are associated with, you'll see it's quick and easy to click and get visibility into which hosts in the environment the majority of this activity is associated with. You'll also notice we provide a view based on user. So as Corvil is assessing the traffic within the environment, it is enriching user context into that traffic. This enables us to pivot the view to be per user. So in this case, we can see that T. Jackson on this particular system is linked with the majority of the suspicious activity. Up top here, we can see a breakdown by physical location. So the different geographical locations for this organization are represented, and we can see that the majority of this activity appears to be originating from Dublin. If we scroll up here, though, we can answer quickly one of the key questions that we find security teams have, which is, we're overloaded with information. Where do we start? Where should we prioritize our finite resource and time? And this really answers that question. So this sorts the suspicious hosts in the environment based on a risk score that Corvil calculates. And you can see that there's multiple indicator types that Corvil is tracking to determine that score. Now, as well as identifying that host, a key next step is to drill in and start to triage and investigate what exactly is occurring on the host. So now with 2 clicks, we've zoomed down to further investigate this specific host. You can see the detected threat indicators represented over a timeline, which is interactive and can be used to explore and zoom in further. We also see the volume of data transferred to and from the system, a summary of the other systems or hosts connected to, and a mix of the protocol types within the traffic in the last hour. Down below here, we see a chronological listing of the metadata derived from the packets. So here we can see a HTTP request, and we can see that Corvil is automatically enriching this with metadata from threat intelligence sources. So it's categorizing the connection and what we know of the external server. We also see who is the user on the system. So Corvil is automatically enriching this into the metadata. And we can see the likes of what is the process and parent process. So this is information that Corvil automatically fetches via API from Carbon Black if it's deployed within the environment. And you'll notice that Corvil provides these links as well. So with a single click, I could pivot over into Carbon Black to further explore the associated process tree. So as you can see, Corvil not only detects evasive activity within the environment, it also intelligently prioritizes which hosts and which users are most risky at any given moment, and facilitates you and your team to rapidly triage and investigate those hosts and users.